happy Valentine's or happy February. It's the month of love, and whether you are in a relationship or not, I have some tips to share. Actually, this is my favorite month. I've been married 45 years nearly, so I think I have the t-shirt on this subject, and I just want to give my love to you and share some tips and things that we do in our household. It's a different one this year because we're in lockdown, but that doesn't need to stop us from enjoying the month. Spring is ahead of us, which I think is extremely exciting. We've got lots ahead of us to be thankful for and look forward to. But what about this month? What can we do? Well, I like to turn my home into a different kind of ambience. Got lots of red things left over from Christmas, so I get them all out and I really try and change the atmosphere of our home. You know, we talk about life being a balance of head and heart, and I think this is about digging deep and unleashing the heart. You could say if rock is head, then I think heart is all about soul and jazz. So we definitely flip on those stations and we have Barry White, and we have Lionel Richie, and sometimes we stop and have a little dance. I listen to love songs on a Sunday morning on Radio 2. I've tried about 15 times to get some kind of message to Mark. It's never worked, but anyway, I'll keep trying. But I really think it's about creating a different structure in your home. So for us, it's kind of dimming the lights, having tea lights everywhere, having our candles burning, having our fairy lights around. I learned that from Nigella. If you look at any of her programs, she's always got fairy lights everywhere and it looks just so magical. And then it's about the smell. So what we love to do is take our gorgeous My Essence fragrance and we spritz it around, because when you spritz this around, you know, something magical happens. As you put it on yourself or it comes near you, it interprets your own personal fragrance. So it's kind of got a pheromone effect, which makes you extremely attractive to other people. So that's a beautiful one to spritz around your home. And the other thing I think to find out, whether you're in a relationship with someone else or even you're choosing this month to just show your love to your friends, it's good to find out what people's love language is. I don't know if you've ever studied love languages. You can find out about it on the web. It's a fantastic study that says all of us have got different love languages that we like and appreciate, but also so have those other people. So it's really good to find out what they are. There's basically 5. I can't really do justice to it in this short time I have with you, but I encourage you to dig into it because it is an amazing lesson in life to learn that some people love the physical. They love hugs, they just love to be touched. And that's kind of difficult at the moment if you're trying to do that, but you can still project that over the airways. Other people love words of affirmation. I love words. Someone only has to send me a little text and just remind me they love me, and it just melts me. So words, I think, are very important. Other people love gifts. Other people love acts of service. You know, those things that you do when you just suddenly realize that you're making a casserole. So why not make a little bit more for a neighbor and just leave it on their doorstep because you know they're having a tough time. The final one is time. And that is something that most of us don't have enough of, especially at this time of year. And because we're homeschooling, we're multitasking and doing those other things. But sometimes that's all someone wants. They just want some time with you. Not to talk about business, not to talk about anything too heavy, but just to enjoy time with you. So what are some of the things that we've done on our Valentine's? Well, we're movie buffs. So what we plan to do this year is we're going to have a marathon movie weekend. Mark's going to pick lots of his favorite movies and I'm going to pick some of mine, and we're just going to enjoy just chilling out and settling down in the sofa, having popcorn, having some treats, and just enjoying a weekend of movies. Another thing we'll do is have breakfast in bed. Our favourite breakfast in bed is smoked salmon and bagels and some cream cheese, maybe a little Bucks Fizz. And then what we do is we look at our wedding album It was a long time ago. We also have a DVD. Sometimes we watch that. And if you're not in a relationship, get the photo album out. Remind yourself of time when you've been with the people that you love, and it will warm your heart. Another fun thing to do is a themed movie and dinner night. You could pick your favorite movie. One of mine is Pretty Woman. And watch the movie, and you take on one role and your friend takes on another role. I'll not have escargot, but we know the lines of so many movies, so it's a great fun thing to do, is to watch something that you love and then you're both speaking out the lines. You could even do a little competition to see who gets most right. If you've got a fire pit, get outside. If you haven't got a fire pit, get some solar lights and just decorate your patio, or any space that you've got. Might have a balcony, and just get out there. Just tuck under a blanket, maybe toast some marshmallows and have some hot chocolate, and get a docking station and listen to some music. You can create romantic places. You don't have to go out for dinner, and it's going to cost you a lot less. And that's a really fun thing to do. If you don't want to have a full dinner, then create a lovely platter, a lovely long wooden or slate platter with some charcuterie and some cheese and some wine. That's a lovely thing to do. Or tapas and cava, or maybe some antipasti and prosecco. That's the thing to do there. Or just have starters and desserts, or maybe some cupcakes and pink fizz, or look up pink cocktails. They can be alcoholic or non-alcoholic. There's loads of lovely pink cocktails that you can make together. And another thing could be champagne and canapes. And if you're not drinking at the moment, or you don't drink at all, let me recommend something that we love, and it's called Naughty. And it says here organic sparkling Chardonnay, but it's alcohol free. So you have all the fun of bubbles and fizz without the alcohol or the hangovers. So that's a really lovely thing to do. And what about a heart-shaped pizza, or heart-shaped quiche, or dipped strawberries? I always make those, and I just pop the strawberries upside down into my little mold. I have a mold, which is a tiny muffin mold. And then I pour on the chocolate and just let it settle. And that's just such a fun, delicious thing to do. It's about just shaking up the season and enjoying what this month is all about. But also, if you've got some friends and you want to have a Galentine's night rather than a Valentine's night, that's a really fun thing to do. And we're specialists at that in Temple Spa. We have our beautiful classes. We have everything that we can do to gather around the screen. And one thing I think is a really fun thing to do with your friends is maybe make up some of these little love heart little things here and put people's names on it. I've got a name here, Sarah, and I've got a friend, Sarah. And if I picked her name and we were having a virtual hug night, I'd tell Sarah everything I love about her. And that's a really nice thing to do as well. Swap up names and just reach out and have a lovely evening. You've got your beautiful Temple Spa products that help you do that. Spa Retreat is just the most beautiful. We call it the skin vacation. And that's just a gorgeous facial and treatment that you can have with some friends. Maybe buy one for yourself, buy one for a friend, or all buy one and open it together and have a lovely Temple Spa evening. Our Temple Spa parcels come in these lovely black boxes, so I keep mine. I've got mine with a red heart on the top, which reminds me this is where I keep my little Valentine's things. And if you've got a partner, why not have dares? Why not just pull out some different dares and just say, I dare you to do this. I'm not going to share mine, but you can just imagine. Another thing that's a really fun thing to do is our lovely Drift Away, which is our bathing and massage oil. And we've created this, and we'll make this available for you to download from the website. And it's a little love token. And what it says here is, from me to you, I owe you, tick the treatment you most want, your wish is my command. And it's got some different massages on there that your partner can pick. And finally, do not disturb. This is our best-selling gift collection, and it's not surprising because it's something you can treat yourself to, you can treat a couple to, and have so much fun with it. It's just a beautiful collection of gorgeous things that help you just tuck away, spend some time on your own, treat yourself or with someone else. And it's got our lovely do not disturb message there that you can leave on the door. If you've got kids, really what that means is keep out, because we're in here. So anyway, have fun in this season, and we send our biggest love to you, and see you soon.